This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
All right, Brandon, let's start with you. You were able to get back on the field this week. I know that had to feel good. What kind of an impact do you feel like you were able to make this past week?
Impact-wise, I'm not sure how my other teammates would feel, but it definitely was good to be able to get back out there with my brothers and be able to just do what I can to help us win and try to get where we need to go towards the end of the season.
Isaac, you've been hurt this year as well. Feel good for you to go out there and have a game like that, and was that your best game this year?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that was our best game, as a team, especially. It just felt really good to get back out there. Felt like myself again, and I'm just trying to focus on staying healthy the rest of this year so we can complete our end goal.
For both you guys, what was practice like last week with so many guys dinged up and maybe this guy couldn't go or this guy was limited or maybe you were limited? I mean, what was practice like and how confident were you guys heading into that game?
Practice last week, the coaching staff definitely tried to lessen the burden on our legs a little bit, a lot more of a mental week while still getting our work in and getting the game plan in for what we needed to do for this team.
Yeah, to piggyback off that, Coach took it off our legs, and it was more of a lot more teaching at practice last week. Just trying to get good at our base, and that's what our main focus was. And if we just get good at our base, it'll allow us just to go out there and just play ball.
Do you guys feel like that simplifying the game plan a little bit on the defensive side has certainly helped in that aspect?
I feel like it definitely has helped because it just allows us just to play fast, be able to line up quickly and realize what we're getting, when we're getting, and definitely in different situations. So it definitely has helped and it's been beneficial.
Yeah.
Going into BYU, I'm assuming neither one of you guys been to Provo?
No, I haven't. Never been.
What are you? How excited are you to go? First of all, to a new place and play against a team that has a little bit of history, and that Dr. Falwell at one point said that we want to be like this team for Christians as they are to Mormons.
We're really excited. It's really cool that his dream basically came true, and we're gonna go there and represent Christ as always, and play for the man upstairs, and it should be a really good game. It's very monumental, and we're gonna cherish this moment.
Definitely.
Coach Freeze revealed a few weeks ago that you're playing with a small fracture in your right foot, and basically it's pain tolerance. How much has that affected you, and how much does it hurt when you're out there on the field, or do you not think about it during the adrenaline of the game?
The adrenaline of the game pretty much takes it all away from me. During the week, there's good days and bad days, and some days it's kind of hard to push off of it, and some days it's a lot better. So the coaching staff they've done a really good job for just allowing me to do what I can when I can, and when I can't go, just still able to get those mental reps. So I'm able to know what my job is for that week.
Is that something you suffered the New Mexico State game, if I'm not mistaken?
No, it originally happened in fall camp in practice, and I didn't really think anything of it. And then it kind of went away, and I was fine. And then the Hampton game, I kind of re-aggravated it. But then that New Mexico State game is really when it kind of just took off.
Because it was after you had the interception that we didn't see you much back on the field. Was it something on that play that triggered it, or was it during the course of the first quarter where things took off?
There was one play when I had ran and tackled number one on their sideline, and after that play I kind of felt it, came out a few plays and kind of went away, so I was able to go back in. But then on the interception, I'm not sure what exactly happened, but I got up and just really couldn't put any pressure on it at all.
And how have you been able to manage the pain? And they say the defense is completely different when you're on the field because of the way you're able to fit gaps and you're able to run downhill. How are you able to manage that while also playing at the same aggressiveness that you've displayed, from safety now to linebacker?
Well, first of all, I just need to say that's a big credit to our training staff. They're great. Every day I'm in there 2 to 3 times a day as much as I can. So they're able to do what they can just to maintain and trying to strengthen it as much as they can. And then the coaching staff being able to work with me during practice and stuff like that. And just on the field, just being able to play with my brothers, and because I really couldn't do anything without them. So,
how much has this season meant for you to, be this valued in the linebacker room, especially over the spring and to the training camp where you weren't getting a lot of first team reps, but you were getting a lot of reps regardless?
It definitely has been some ups and downs this season, but I wouldn't trade it for the world because it's taught me a lot and kind of opened my eyes to some things and areas where I was lacking. So it's been ups and downs, but like I said, I wouldn't change it for the world.
For both of you, the team's now just one game away from becoming bowl eligible. What would it mean to you personally to be able to make a bowl game?
Personally, it would mean a lot. I've been at a lot of schools, throughout my college career, and just to feel at home and do it for a school like this would really truly be amazing. And that's what we're working for every single day. That's what we worked for all summer. And again, like he said, just grinding with my brothers and working hard with my brothers every day. I mean, hopefully we'll come out on top and we'll make this thing happen.
And definitely, growing up, you always want to be able to leave a legacy, leave something behind when you leave, and to be able to make a bowl game this year and be the first team to do so and just be able to make that mark and kind of set the standard for the following teams that come up, it'd just be great.
For both of you guys, looking at this week, BYU, Coach Freeze mentioned they got a tight end that's NFL caliber. You really haven't had to deal with tight ends that can kind of catch passes this year. What kind of a challenge is that going to be for you guys here this week?
It's definitely going to be a challenge because, like you said, we haven't really faced a tight end that caliber. But we're definitely excited for the opportunity to be able to go out and showcase what we can do.
Yeah, definitely up for the challenge. We're just going to trust our coach's game plan, and, our coaches are going to put us in the best position to, win and come out on top. And we just got to trust in that and, just go out there and compete every single play.
How much different is an offense like that? I mean, it feels like everyone now is kind of the spread, throw it to receivers all over the place. I mean, is there any differences in their offense that, from what little you've seen of them, I guess, up to this point that you've seen?
I mean, yeah, I've seen differences. They're more of a, they're a lot more physical. They a lot more pro sets, a lot more 11, 12 personnel. So we haven't really seen that much. Like you said, we've seen the spread a lot this year. And, facing an offense like that is, a challenge for us. And, we're up to face it. And, like I said, our coaches are going to put us in the best position to win.
Definitely.
Were you guys able to watch much of the game on Saturday night when you got home, or did you just go to bed?
No, I watched a little bit of it. I watched up to, middle of the third quarter.
I was pretty much the same. And just being able to see their offense clicking and kind of finding its rhythm, it just makes it that much more exciting to be able to go up there and be able to play against those guys.